Go. I'm ready.
Oh, there's the recording. Yes.
Oh.
So,
Ready, boys?
if we're all good, last session recap. You began last session with the Gorguts gang chasing you in their war machines. However, after a brief on-the-move battle, only 2 members of the Gorguts gang were left standing. You collected Ragadraga's head as well as his circlet of shocking. You collected his soul coins and his flask of demon ichor. And you then brought along Finnick the Wereboar and Yiga the Wererat, basically recruiting them. Because how they had nowhere else to go, and to leave them there would basically be a death sentence. Especially seeing as how you wanted their soul coins and their demon grinder.
They have a motorcycle.
They had a very badly damaged motorcycle. So you guys carried on with Finnick driving the damaged Gorguts demon grinder, with Nim driving the Tormentor. And you guys arrived at these spawning trees around the island where Mordenkainen's tower teleports to. You left the rest of the group behind to traverse the pools of demon ichor. Along the way, you encountered Crickendolt, a bearded devil who has become very empathetic and pacifistic, following a little tumble into the river Styx. Crickendolt was being bullied by the rest of the cleanup crew assigned to deal with the spawning trees, and after a heated argument and brief brawl, you were able to pass through the area without having to pay the necessary toll. And you brought Crickendolt, his new abyssal chicken pet, and his pink summoned mule with him. You then arrived at the island you sought, spending some time to speak with the Yugoloths assembled there and to attempt to teach Crickendolt about religious matters.
Yeah.
Mordenkainen's tower then arrived. You were able to have a meeting with the wizard. He heard you out and voiced some concerns with Zariel's tenure as Archdevil of Avernus, but was unwilling to involve himself directly in the matters you spoke of. He did suggest 2 individuals who may know more about the White Citadel you seek. A mage researching a large obelisk to the northwest, and a night hag named Red Ruth to the southwest, known for her powerful divination magic and blood potions. You guys had heard of Red Ruth before. I believe Mad Maggie mentioned her briefly. Mordenkainen did stress that in return for these leads and in return for him having taken the time to hear you out, you were expected to keep him informed of any developments or new information that could be gleaned from these potential leads. You then informed Mordenkainen that you were in possession of the crown of Gargarath and handed it over to him. You then parted ways and, speaking to Nim, determined that the obelisk was not too far away from Mordenkainen's tower and decided to head there before returning to Fort Knucklebone. So we pick up there with you guys setting off once more, it would seem.
So please.
Sorry.
No, please.
I was just saying, how would you like to distribute yourselves amongst the war machines? You have the Tormentor and the Demon Grinder, and there are the 2 of you, Lulu, Finnick, Yiga, Nim, Crickendolt, and his mule and chicken.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll stick with the rat. I don't trust that rat.
Yeah, so if you rat him and because you can teach the demon, so the devil, some more about.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, you have to explain to him about the mule as well, because the mule's gonna.
Yes, it's a fey being, not dying.
Yeah.
Just going home. Okay. I knew that.
And then it's me, the mule, and the
hog.
Or the hog, yeah. The boar.
Yep, you get the hog.
He's gonna drive.
Yeah, he can teach me how to drive.
And Lulu is with you as well.
Yes, Lulu's with me as well.
Okay. So, unless there's anything you guys want to say to each other before you head off, we can pick up with you guys on the move.
Fuck.
I'm looking at like the rat and the devil, like, good luck.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking like-
Kirkendall is still cradling the chicken.
Oh fuck, yeah.
So you get that with you as well, and like, are you and Nim in the front with the rat and Kirkendall in the back?
No. Oh god. The rat's a wild card though. I can't have her. But then Crickendall with this fucking chicken as well. That's gonna be distracting as fuck.
Do you want to take the chicken? Do you want me to have the chicken?
Do you want to deal with the chicken? Have it.
How about we say I take the chicken and I just you guys start driving. I can't put the chicken down.
What do we say once we get there? And there's no chicken.
I'll say it's joined my bag and it will cycle through.
Okay.
I don't want to take this fucking chicken in a car ride. As a driver myself, if there was a fucking chicken in the back seat, I would not be able to focus.
Okay, you take the chicken. Okay. I think it's a good plan. Will he allow you to take the chicken is another question.
Well, yeah.
Russ says.
So as you suggest this, Crickendall, he's quite reluctant at first. And oh, you must make sure earwax is well looked after and very very keen to startle and all that. So just and make sure there's plenty of food and just please let go, earwax. No, please, no, there we go.
Okay. Well, actually, I was thinking if I could spend some time with him. My bag where the mule came from. I can put him there, so he'll be safe in there.
Oh right. Make a deception check.
Please. What is it? I can't see.
Natural 1.
No!
He takes the chicken.
Oh, the chicken's coming with you. Usually, I'm ready.
Oh no.
I feel like earwax has been through a lot, and I would really like to just make sure that earwax is safe with me.
Oh, are you sure? I would take very good care of earwax, but
No, I feel like I'm the only one that really understands earwax's needs.
I see, of course.
Right, the fucking chicken, and the rat go in the back, but the rat goes behind me, not Nim.
Okay, so Yeager's sat there, arms crossed, leaning as far away from Kirkendall and the abyssal chicken as she can.
It's just not a good combo.
And okay. She looks over you and Nim. It's like, is this just what you do? You just collect people?
People in need. Yes.
Right.
You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Really did me a solid.
How you go?
Look at this rat, man. No, you know what?
He's going in a fiendus. That's one.
No, you know what? I'm gonna kill her with kindness. I'm just gonna be really nice to her the whole time.
Okay. So you guys set off. Finnick riding the demon. Finnick driving the demon grinder that you are in Amity. And you guys head out in a northwesterly direction, and you guys are on the road for a couple of hours. The terrain becomes increasingly sandy until the point where you're riding up and over sand dune after sand dune of this yellowy orange, coarse, slightly burning sand. It's a good thing you've got your goggles with you. And throughout this sea of sand dunes, there's the occasional pillar of rock that rises up out of the sand dunes and into the sky. These rocky pedestals emerging out of the rolling sand dunes, becoming more common the further you're traveling. And then in amongst that, there are some like much more stout, wider rocky outcroppings as well. But the area is mostly dominated by these very tall pillars of rock in amongst the sand dune area. And you are traveling along, and there is suddenly a tremendous roar that echoes throughout the area, like it bouncing off the pillars and kind of reverberating, and you hear somewhere kind of far off the loud beating of wings.
There's a dragon on the map.
And Jelly, Nim next to you immediately is like, oh shit, dragon incoming. And she said, pray to your gods it's not hungry. And Amity, you in the demon grinder with Finnick, you can see him going, oh no, be one of Tiamat's.
Tiamat's what?
One of Tiamat's fucking dragons.
Can I look around and see what colour it is?
Oh.
Yeah, make a perception check. As I poke your head out the demon grinder.
Yeah, it's like, hello.
So you like stick your head out, you're kind of like scanning the skies and looking between these rocky pillars and seeing if you can make it out. And you're looking for a bit. It sounds like it's getting closer and closer. The loud beating of wings. And then you see a blue shape. A large blue shape.
Oh,
About 300 to 400 feet in the air. And it is rapidly approaching. And you can see it. It beats its large draconic wings, and then it will glide for a while. Just the hot rising air of Avernus keeping it afloat as it glides. And then another kind of swoosh, swoosh, and then glide.
I message Jelly and I'm like, it's a blue dragon, it's a blue dragon.
I reply, what the fuck do we do? Do you see it very well? Do I see it?
You can make a perception check.
Is it coming after us? Probably.
You don't see it yet. You're looking around and you're like, just your vision's obscured by these like rocky pillars, and you're looking around and you haven't clocked it. You can still hear it's getting closer, but you haven't actually clocked its figure yet.
I say I look around. Is there anywhere we can like duck in? Are we like out in the open?
Maybe behind a pillar.
I'd say that with your 8 perception, looking around, nowhere immediately strikes you as being a good place to hide.
I ask Amity if, since she can see the dragon, does she also see more than me in terms of like places to hide?
Yeah, with your 19, you see a couple of spots where you might be able to very quickly get the Tormentor and Demon Grinder in such a way that the blue dragon might not get a solid look at you as it flies overhead.
Okay, I tell Jelly one of those like directions for Nim, so like she can relate to Nim as I'm relaying to her.
And I relate to Nim.
Getting you really Finnick there as well, presumably kind of point it out.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's there.
So there's a lot of kind of panic and commotion. You can like Crickendall is in the back, just clutching the earwax. Like, it'll be okay, it'll be okay.
Throw the chicken.
And Yiga's like got her like crossbow at the ready and just kind of keeping an eye out.
That's not a
but you drive alongside and kind of park yourselves up as best you can as the beating of wings is getting louder and louder. Both of you make stealth checks.
Oh,
that's bullshit.
Can Jelly guide herself? Nope, she cannot.
So the beating of wings gets louder and louder, and then the large blue silhouette passes pretty much directly overhead. And you look up and you see the dragon's head peer down, and it very clearly spots you. And then its head just rises back up and lets out another roar. And it continues its trajectory northwards.
Going to Tiamat, I guess. I tell Johnny.
Bigger fish to fry, clearly.
Just so I'm not metagaming.
Does
Amity know about?
According to the map.
Does Amity knows about dragons? Amity knows about dragons?
I believe you guys made a roll at some point. I think it was back in
Malpier when Tiamat a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Because we had his body, or Altus's body.
Yeah. I think back in Malpier when you guys fuck, what was her name?
Oh yeah, the
her name is escaping right now. Yeah, the little ranger gnome. Fuck, what was her name? It'll be in my notes. It's just because it's been so long since you guys were there.
Yeah, the one that flirted with Toffee.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. I can't remember.
Because she came out the carcass of a very young green dragon wormling. But I believe you guys made a roll then. But yeah, you did do a lot of research with Tiamat. There are like the different colors of dragon have different kind of
Zana
traits, abilities, manners to them. You are aware that there are 5 colors of dragon associated with Tiamat, being white, black, blue, red, and green. The chromatic dragons. And so a blue dragon would be a dragon that is strongly associated with Tiamat.
They're like the second most powerful as well, aren't they? They're like...
I don't know how much Amity would know about.
Yeah.
But you are aware that, I mean, with the size of with the size of that dragon, it is very powerful.
Yeah.
that was no young dragon that flew over.
No.
So you guys kind of wait a few moments, and the beating of wings gets quieter and quieter as the blue form disappears over the horizon, heading in a northerly direction.
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, because it's going in the direction.
You guys are kind of going like a northwesterly direction. It's heading in a more northern direction, so you'll be traveling in similar-ish directions, but the longer you travel, the more you kind of divert from one another.
Okay.
If you guys are then wanting to start back up.
Yeah, rev up those engines.
See, as we're driving, by the way.
Yes.
Can I chat to Torm?
Would you? Johnny, you want to use the Helm of Torm site?
As we're on the you're gonna roll with that one, buddy. Oh boy.
Let me have a wee look.
It's cool if you don't want, if it's like BM, because it's a little bit cheeky. Also, we should be keeping an eye out. I shouldn't just be like zoning the fuck.
I do feel like there was. I feel like there was something Amity wanted to do, like whilst driving, and I said no last time.
I want to take a short rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I would say you could do.
An hour.
I would say you could do a 10-minute ritual. Because it's like a magic item that you kind of put it on and you just kind of like focus. Yeah. Okay. I stand by short rest. You can't do it on the go, but as long as you're not like driving or manning any of the action stations, I think it makes sense that you can do the thing. Yeah. So as you're driving along, you have your Helm of Torm sight on, and you focus. 10-minute ritual, just kind of connecting with the celestial essence of Torm, and you feel that bond formed. What would you like to ask of Torm?
Can I just, like, question about how to use this?
Yes.
Can I make like It's more. No, it's okay. I think I'll just do it.
I genuinely have no idea. I'm so curious.
I just don't know exactly. It's the wording. It's the wording to get them to actually.
See, whenever you say you want to do this, I feel like I have to like get my folder open and like it could be any one of these files. I've got so many things here. I have no idea what you're going to ask. It's going to be one of these files probably.
It's to do with Amities' parents.
Open that file up right now.
Wrap up that file. I thought you were going to be like, where can I get some more grapes?
Hit me up with those fucking grapes, my dude.
Come on.
Right.
What would you like to ask?
Right. Okay. Can you please show me what they look like? Amities' parents, I mean.
he just shows you some random.
Yeah, he just shows like, how can I become familiar with them? Like, how am I meant to find them? The visions you gave me, they just weren't enough. I don't know. I don't know.
So what is the specific wording you're going here? As you complete the ritual, that bond is formed with Torm in your mind.
Yeah, you want particular wording, but you're gonna scum your way out. Show me what they look like. Amities' parents.
You're shouting at Tom. What do Amities' parents look like? Is that what you look like a caveman?
It's hard.
Tripod. Who made? What for? How long? Okay, right. You make the demand of Torm.
Yes, I've had enough.
It's commune.
And your vision clouds over that kind of golden light.
Just a finger.
And from that golden light,
not respectful at all.
two figures sort of come through the light. You see a pink figure and an orange figure.
Okay.
It is faces that you're looking at.
Fine.
Two faces. You can make out horns.
On both?
You can see that the pink-skinned face is very blurry through this kind of golden light. It's kind of becoming slightly clearer.
You're killing me.
The pink-skinned one has these horns that ride up their forehead and then go into vertical horns. The orange-skinned one has ram-like horns. And as you try to focus more, I'd like you to make a wisdom check, because wisdom is your spell casting ability.
Oh, this is big boys. This is
Oh my god.
I can't stress it enough. A wisdom save.
No, just a wisdom check.
Damn it. Come on. No! Fucking yes! I fucking got them! I've got them, Gavin!
So,
got them! Yo! The
pink face becomes clearer and clearer. It is a man's face.
Oh!
It has those horns that you're able to make out before that kind of ride up his forehead and they go into vertical points. He has kind of black curly hair that's kind of folded back. You can see his ears.
How hot is he?
He looks to be perhaps in his 40s. Pretty attractive guy, actually. He's got kind of like a sly grin in his face. there is a kind of mischievous sparkle in his eyes. Clean shaven, pink tiefling man, black curly hair, these vertical horns, and relatively attractive man in his 40s. The orange figure that is now also becoming clear as you focus in, it is a woman with these ram-like horns. And, the man also has pink eyes. His eyes are a pink color. The woman, she has red eyes, these ram-like horns. Her hair is a kind of very dark orange, almost brown, but there's very clear orangeness to it. Her face looks maybe a bit gaunter. She looks to be about the same age as the man. Tiefling as well. And yeah.
Oh my god!
Red eyes for her. I can't remember if I said that or not.
You did. Holy fuck.
So you have these two faces kind of floating in kind of golden light. I would also say that the woman, the orange-skinned tiefling, whereas the man has a kind of sly grin on his face, looking quite confident, cocksure. The woman is looking a bit more serious, perhaps. Not quite a scowl on her face, but she looks like her demeanor in general would be perhaps a more severe, serious kind of personality. And as you take in the sight of these two, the golden light then envelops them.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
And then the golden light dissipates entirely and your vision returns to you sitting in the front of the tormentor as dust and everything is being kicked up overhead.
Anyone noticed that I just took a wee 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, like as you do that, like your eyes kind of flash with golden light. So Nim is kind of sat there like, you doing all right there?
Yep. Just chatting to Torm.
That is something. A talkative one.
Usually he's not, but he answered my question and then some. He was very generous today. He must be in a good mood. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Oh well.
How are things here? Sorry. Things
it's taken a bit longer than I'd hoped for. Terrain's not really on our side here, but might be worth. This keeps up for a few more hours. We should maybe try and find a decent rocky outcropping, kind of hunker down for a bit, give us some cover and protection so folk can get some sleep, or at least those of us that need sleep. She kind of looks over her shoulder at Kirkendall cradling earwax.
Can you imagine him on the watch? Holy fuck. Oh my god. We'd be gone. Okay, as we're driving then I want to like turn around and like peer over the back of my seat. And I'm just like my arms folded over the top of it. And I just started talking to the rat. Just in a nice way. Like I'm just asking about, how she's doing. Tell her about the nice grapes I had in the tower. Tell her about
just make a general charisma check here for me.
Oh fuck. I don't think I have ever. Oh my god,
that is pretty charismatic.
Yeah. Please.
It's not showing up. Oh, there it is. 12.
12 is double digits.
So Yiga isn't. She doesn't seem too keen to carry on this conversation. But as you talk about like the grapes you could actually taste, Yiga, like her eyes, you kind of like light up a wee bit, and she tells you about the Wandering Emporium and how there is a place there where you can go into a room that is technically a different plane, and you can eat actual food. And it is incredibly popular in Avernus with mortals, as you might imagine.
Yeah, get that.
And that's kind of like what the Gorgots gang tried to, like, as they like raided and stole. It was typically to try and allow themselves to find the Wandering Emporium and just actually fucking enjoy some good food.
I tell her a bit about like what's going on in the material plane. Don't know if Jelly's particularly got her finger on the pulse of the.
Well, actually, make a history check.
Make them roll.
Because you know that she is from Lux, the city of Lux in
The
Nazir.
biggest
Okay, you.
Fuck.
Yeah, Jelly's doing well. Oh no, but it doesn't count because you didn't roll as Jelly.
Oh shit.
That's
about
Damn it. He's not
no,
wrong.
you're okay. You are very aware of Nazir, where she is from. It is quite a far off continent. So you are familiar with the kind of situation there, Nazir being. This will be old news to Flo because this is where
I was literally just thinking how familiar that sounded.
Yeah. Nazir being a nation kind of made up of different principalities that have kind of loosely banded together in the face of some rather aggressive neighbors around them. Lux being a very populous coastal city.
Okay.
There. But doesn't really have many dealings with Baldur's Gate or the rest of the Sword Coast. So the kind of things you could fill her in on aren't going to be that relevant to her life on the mortal plane.
I say to her, if there's anyone you want me to send a message to back home, I do have the ability to send messages across planes. It's not always 100%, but it's kind of a big deal. But we're friends now, so I would happily relay a message.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm gonna befriend this fucking rat.
BFFs.
It takes all of my spell slots. Persuasion.
Yes.
Oh, she's really persuading. Can I like pray to Onatu as well? Just what I'm doing it. If not,
no, because the way we're kind of running games is it's like a wee prayer you say before you go to do something.
Please,
so
no, please. I just want this rat.
Okay, so you make this offer, and she kind of like, you can see she thinks on it for a moment, and just goes, "I don't have anyone to talk to back home anyway."
Insight check. Does she have
Make an insight check.
Does she have someone?
Do it. Oh.
You're looking at her, but like these like weird rat-like features, like the whiskers and the like kind of point, like it's hard to read what she's all about.
All right. I say I'll stop bothering you. I just turn back around. Tried my best.
Okay.
Amity, what you?
So you've had that conversation.
Amities.
Yeah. Anything in particular doing the demon grinder?
Can I ask him to teach me how to drive?
Yeah. I was kind of thinking that by the end of this trip, you guys have probably spent enough time around war machines and enough time people that are driving that you kind of have grips with it. But yeah, you can spend some time. Go ahead and make an intelligence check as he as Finnick kind of talks you through what he's doing. Okay, so you spent a lot of time watching Nim drive before you encountered the Gorguts gang, and now watching the Demon Grinder. You're kind of seeing what's the same, what's different, and he kind of talks you through things and kind of asks if you want to have a go for a bit, kind of riding up and over these sand dunes, and you kind of try your best. And it's the Demon Grinder especially is quite clunky, and it kind of takes a second to like respond to any like commands you essentially give it. This big kind of chugging behemoth. But you feel like you're getting pretty good at this. It's kind of clicking, things are falling into place in your mind when it comes to operating this.
Train.
Choo choo. That's you driving by the Demon Grinder.
Yeah. Very fast.
So you can now drive without any penalties to your rolls whilst driving.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Smart as fuck, you.
Yeah. And I guess, are we looking out for a place to camp up?
Well, Nim has said to Jelly that it's taken a bit longer than she would have liked, so it might be worth trying to find somewhere within the next few hours. And as you guys continue on, an hour passes, and another one, and you get to the 2.5 hour mark, and then Nim does turn to you, Jelly, and it's like, I think we just call it there, try and pull up somewhere.
All right. Can we find anywhere particularly hidden?
Both of you make perception checks.
Wow.
She sees it. Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey.
So Jelly, you're kind of looking out and you see a few things that might be quite good, but then Amity, you are able to spot that there is this particular kind of rocky outcropping that has a wee kind of
excuse me,
little kind of opening in it, and where that is, not too far away from, there's another rocky outcropping, a rocky pillar, and it looks like the way everything else around it is, it would offer quite a lot of cover and things traveling through would be unlikely to kind of see there because there is just so many kind of natural features obscuring view of it. So we kind of relay that to the rest of the group.
Nice, like just to Jelly, and I'm like, over there. Let's go.
Clocked. I direct.
Yeah, so you guys make your way over, and you can depart from your various war machines, and kind of begin hunkering down. And Finnick in particular is quite looking forward to resting up properly, seeing as how he didn't even get a short rest earlier because he was busy making repairs for the Demon Grinder.
I'm looking for something to tie this fucking chicken down. I don't have anything.
We've got 50 feet of rope.
It's gonna gnaw through it.
Oh, we'll see.
We can try, no, definitely. But I'm not holding out. Just surround it with caltrops.
Just eat the caltrops as well.
Oh wait, I'll use the nettle and I'll cast fabricate and make a pen.
Like a little playpen. So are you gonna get a muzzle for it? I thought you were gonna fabricate a little muzzle.
Oh yeah, I was. I actually can't use fabricate, unfortunately.
Oh no, well tomorrow.
I could use Artisan's Blessing though.
You could do that. It'd be an hour to do that, but yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You guys are probably spending an hour anyway, just kind of like parking up the Infernal War Machines, Nin and Finnick kind of looking over their respective vehicles, making sure everything's in order. Another thing to keep in mind is that you guys aren't driving just now, as Nim is. I'm kind of making Nim responsible for vehicle checks just now. But if it was just you guys driving, war machines can take points of exhaustion from continued use, and so it can take an hour to. So when you like work repairs, you can specify whether you are repairing a mishap, repairing HP, or repairing exhaustion.
Right.
To attempt any of those, a mishap thing can be very quickly done. exhaustion or HP is an hour to attempt. And so Nim and Finnebrew are kind of looking for signs of wear and tear that might need kind of kept on top of maintenance stuff. But both the Demon Grinder and Tormentor are looking like they're in working order. There's nothing there that looks like, okay, we should probably get on top of that. They are both, neither at full HP though. So if you're spending an hour doing Arstan's Blessing anyway to make a muzzle for earwax, Finnick and Nim will attempt to repair their vehicles. Is there anything you want to do in that hour as people kind of like settling down for the night, Amity?
Amity would like to practice Fortune's Favor. So she's gonna...
Okay, so you previously had a 19 and a 12 on that. So
yeah. So she's gonna think real hard about it.
Are you moving away from the group to do this?
Yep, she's moving away from the group. There's Jelly while she's crafting the muzzle. I'm about to do that thing with the coin again.
Okay, cool.
So,
into the group if they
you hear anything? I might be okay, I might not. Just check up if you hear anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll it's okay.
Just give me a second here. I'm just doing Nim's roll real quick. Your Tormentor is up to 57 HP out of 60, so it's only taking 3 damage.
Yeah.
And I believe it is now down to 48 hours of fuel.
Okay.
I've put that on as stat block, so you can just kind of open that up to refer to. Yeah. HP and fuel. I'm keeping track on that, just so you guys don't have to like. I'm just updating you on what the current situation is.
Thank you very much.
So, first of all, could you make your Wild Magic Surge roll at disadvantage as you start tapping into that chaos and working on this new spell?
What's going to happen?
13 and 10. Okay, yeah. So you manage to keep control of things as you go. Make your Arcana roll. Actually, hold on. No, wait. I'm just thinking it should probably be a Charisma roll because Charisma is your spellcasting ability.
Oh,
okay. But I did call for Arcana, so I'll let the Arcana one go.
Well,
Charisma's 23 anyway. Charisma's 23 anyway. Yeah. I'll try and keep in mind in future when you're doing this. I'll make it Charisma because that is what you use for spellcasting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, 23. So that where was it? Yeah. So you spend an hour as Jelly's crafting away and people are working away, and you guys just kind of looking over what is left of her belongings. You go off to your side, you get that coin, you start flicking it, trying desperately to manipulate the chaotic energy in just the right way to bend reality in just the right moment, just apply a little bit of magic, just the right moment. And you're getting closer and closer. And then just as you're kind of thinking, maybe I'm not going to get with this, you get what you flick, and there's a surge of wild magic, and you twist it in just the right way, and you successfully cast Fortune's Favor.
Holy shit! I'm going to Jelly, and I'm like, I did it!
Yeah!
Holy fuck! Could I cast it on her now?
So I would say that the way this will work, as you know, yeah, for RP purposes, because you've just spent so long practicing it, you can have a use of Fortune's Favor just now.
Oh, I am gonna cast Fortune's Favor on Jelly.
Oh my god!
Let me just get the specific wording. Yeah, I'm gonna say if you do something and you feel like you're not gonna get it right, then if you just think real hard, use this spell I've just given you, you can flip it, and basically when the chosen creature makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can roll an additional d20 and choose which of those d20s to use. So like a luck roll.
Yeah! That is so good.
Or when an attack roll is made against the chosen creature, it can roll a d20. Ooh, that I don't get that wording a whole lot.
I'll look it up.
And this is just.
We'll add it to your character sheet at some point as well. So. What's sorry, sir?
Right. This is just like a one-time. Like you get one roll.
Yeah.
You get one shot.
Yeah, one shot.
What's the duration on? It's not concentration, is it now?
No, it's no concentration. It's 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
So hour.
For the next hour, yeah.
What am I gonna do?
So
I know what I'm gonna do.
What we'll probably do is whenever you successfully complete your like spell experimentation and learn a new spell.
Yeah.
Normally you can only swap out spells in a level up, as a sorcerer. We'll say that when you successfully learn a spell, you can use that opportunity to switch out a known spell for that newly learned spell.
That's cool.
Okay.
So if you wanted to just now, you could replace one of your currently known spells with Fortune's Favor, but you are about to level up anyway.
Yeah, so I'll leave it for now.
You have completed that. Nim and Finnick have made some repairs, and Jelly, you have spent some time connecting with Onatu. You feel his divine presence pass over you, and you've channeled
really pretty,
that creative power of Onatu into that was loud into forming a little muzzle for earwax.
It's very pretty. And
is it like all bejeweled?
Yeah. Just I always have like a bag of like costume jewelry, jewels on my possession.
I feel like that is something you established at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
You have like just a sack of like really shit low quality gems, but they look pretty.
Yeah, they are just
Claire's accessories.
Claire's accessories.
Claire's accessories bag.
Claire's accessories, and I've just bejeweled this harness for earwax, and I'm gonna go over to what's my boy's name? I keep wanting to call him Finnick, but that's the hog, isn't it? What's the devil's name again?
Crickendolt is the devil.
Crickendolt. I go over to Crickendolt and I proudly display my creation. I say, would you like to do the honors? This is for earwax, so we won't hurt you so much. And I'm like, I made it like really comfortable around like his mouth. Do you know what that is? Is that his mouth?
Yeah, what is
clappy bit?
I think that's a mouth. Yes, it's where the food seems to go. This is quite marvelous. Thank you, Jelly. I think this will help me quite a lot.
Yeah, it'll help.
He affixes it to earwax, and earwax struggles a lot as it goes on. But it's quite a comfy fit. You made sure of that, and it kind of gets strapped on, and earwax begins trying to like frantically like gnaw through it and unable to. You can see it's doing that kind of like horrible like the flesh tearing sound as the fleshy wings begin to like flap wildly. I was like, oh, I do hope he gets used to it. I don't want it to be hurting him, but it's perhaps in everyone's best interest that it's a little bit of control.
A little bit, yeah. We can, whilst around people, perhaps.
Yes. I'm sure we can find somewhere to take it off and let him enjoy his freedoms. And thank you so much, Jerry.
You're very welcome. Can I also take the time to like? I'm not gonna roll like a healing roll, but I want to like look over his like bites. Like, can I do like a medicine check to like?
Yeah, go ahead, make a medicine check.
Because he's been, I mean, my dude's been bitten all day. I'm sure there's some broken skin.
Right. Crickendall is definitely missing some HP.
Oh, is he?
He has taken some damage. You're uncertain on how severe it is. You can see like bite marks here and there, some kind of nasty looking gnashes, but you're not sure if it's like 1 or 2 points of damage or like 15 points of damage.
Okay.
You're where he has taken damage from earwax and gnawing on him.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna go to sleep soon, so he'll be fine. I just like almost. I just get like some bandages and I'm just wrapping them. I'm not really doing anything. It's just for show, really. Just to wrap wounds.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate this.
You're very welcome. You crazy bastard.
Yeah.
Absolute mad.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do or talk about before you hunker down, get some sleep?
I want to cast Sending and speak to my sister.
Oh, okay, what would you like to say?
I say,
In your 25 words.
"Hi, Laurie. How are things? How's your training?
Mm-hmm.
How's Mum? How's El Turo? I'm fine. Avernus is something. We're progressing with the mission. Love you lots."
Oh, okay. So you hear Laurie's voice come back, and he says, "Good to hear you, Jelly. It's been a few days. Mum's doing well. Strovin's a good teacher and getting a good handle on things. Flaming Fist doing a good job keeping us safe. Love you lots."
Okay. I assume El Turo is still in the sky.
No big attack yet.
No, no flamed attack as of yet. And then I go over to Amity and I say, "I've still got a lot of sendings left. Is there anything you wanna talk to?"
Well, if you have a sending left, I have room in my ring.
Yes! Yes! How much room do you have? How much room?
I have third level room.
I'm gonna shotgun it with sending.
So you cast Sending into the ring.
You know,
So Amity now has Sending stored in there.
you can do that right
shit.
now.
I might use it right now.
I can, yes!
Oh my god, what are we gonna say? I didn't want to say.
I'm so excited to see this.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in so long or spoken to him in so long.
You could ask. You could just say that. Convince him that you're okay. I guess.
Yeah,
He'll be worried.
that's true. He really did want me to be.
Exactly.
I was really scared leaving you two alone in that room in Candlekeep.
Good point. Say that I'm doing a good job, but
yeah, I know.
even
Okay.
basically lie.
You're doing a great job protecting me, Joey. What are you saying?
Yeah. Like flashbacks to when I bonked her over the head the same day we arrived.
Oh yeah. You charged me up into a wall, I'm pretty sure.
I did, yes. Yeah. Let's be honest, I'm shit at this.
That wasn't you though. Like
That's true.
That was that bitch. The not dwarf.
The hot not dwarf. That's true.
Hot not dwarf.
Hot not dwarf.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go into my tent.
Give yourself some privacy in the tent.
Want silence? I whisper in the tent.
What?
I don't know.
What's that to get up to in there?
Someone could be listening, like me. Because I'm a creep.
Isn't it telepathic?
No, I thought you had.
We'll go with this telepathic. We'll just go with telepathic.
Ah, okay. I'm happy with that. In which case,
Okay. She's gonna like hold her wing and think of Mortlock and send to Mortlock. She's gonna say, "Fuck, I've never. This is so overwhelming.
It's scary, isn't it?
It's so scary, right? Hi Mortlock, it's me. I'm saying Jelly's doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I miss you. I love you so much. How are you doing? One more.
One more.
Okay, so you to roll a D100.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, please work.
Oh, D100. Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Let me type that one out. I want to just put gold.
It finds its way there.
God. I was like, you don't do me.
So you cast the sending spell, sending your message to Mortlock, and you feel that it makes connection on the mortal plane.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. It's fine.
And you hear his voice come back. Fuck.
Trying to get Morlock's voice back.
You're just totally throwing me there.
That's why I'm trying to help.
Oh God. Amity, I miss you so much. I'm so glad to hear you're okay. Things are complicated up here, but we're handling things.
Oh no.
I love you, Amity. Come home safe.
What?
Oh, just hearing his voice, Amity's gonna start crying because she misses him so much. And she's just gonna just sit in her tent until she calms down because she's had a terrible time. She just wants to be with her big boyfriend. He's in hell. So she has a bit of a moment. It's all too much. And then she's gonna cast a message to Jelly and say, I still have space in my ring if there was anything you thought was useful.
Baby girl, can I come in?
Yeah.
Crawl in and just sit on our lap and just
Clunk.
Yeah, clunk on my lap.
Yeah, she's used to the weight.
That is true.
And I look at her ring and I'm just sort of thinking, I mean, like trying to cheer her up. I'm like, I mean, we sure did a number with the Spirit Guardian combo, am I right?
Yeah, that was so good. So good.
Yo, it was so good.
It was so good.
So there's that option. Or if you want some little guys, because that's a big 3, you could do a 2 and a 1. And in which case I could hit you with penance, which you might have seen me use sometimes whenever anybody dared to hit you. Or spiritual weapon, which I think you also liked. Protection from good and evil, healing word, guiding bolt, cure wounds, why. Or spirit guardians, or sending, or revivify. And that's your lot. What do you think?
I don't have diamonds anymore for revivify. But maybe spirit guardians. I think that's a good combo for us to have, right? That's a good move.
It's a good one. Okay.
It could be the gal's move.
And I take her hand and I go like this over her ring and I cast guardians into the ring.
Little teeth exactly.
And you see the little runes across the ring change and shift as they adapt to the new spell that's been stored inside it.
Alright. And then I just sit and I talk to Amity about the fucking rat and we gossip for a bit.
Yeah, let's have a hot goss in Gnomish.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this fucking rat, I just can't get through to her.
We didn't nearly kill her, right? I feel like, I mean,
I know, but
that makes sense.
Yeah, but I was super nice to her, you know. I mean, come on, get over it.
Maybe just gotta give her some more time, you know? Like, you're a really great person, and it's just gonna take some time for her to see that.
Okay, I'll keep using my charm.
Yeah, Joey charm.
I don't get an awful lot of opportunity to charm people.
That's true. Yeah, down here it's usually just laugh straight away.
Yeah, I've not had the occasion come up, but this rat is gonna be my project.
Yeah. You got two projects on the go. You got that rat. You got teaching that devil how to pray.
There's a lot going on. Thank God I've got 2 deities to to help me through it.
You'll do really well at it. You do really well at everything. Apart from talk to Mordenkainen, but I think that was a blip.
Don't remind me. What happened? He's just so powerful. And
so fucking powerful. Like, the first thing he did was lift 4 people off the ground.
It kind of threw me. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
That's crazy. There's so much we could have asked him. I'm glad with what we did. Like, I think we did a really good job.
Hey, I mean, is there anything? Do you have any like pressing things you want to ask him? Because I could send him a message if you think it's important to ask now.
Nothing pressing. I just thought he might, like, you know how the type of magic I'm using, like I'm experimenting with, he might know some stuff about that. That would be pretty cool. But like, I guess we should do him a favor before he does us any more favors.
That's true. Want to get into these good books before we ask. We ask much more. Well, I wasn't expecting this obelisk to be so far away. I don't think Nim was either. I think she was kind of thinking it would be a bit quicker. I don't know.
I hope we don't end up stranded, because we're literally on the other side of Avernus to Fort Knucklebone.
I know, right? I'm kind of. Should we look at the map and see how we might want to get home?
Like, yeah, like for our first outing in Avernus, we're really going for it.
Go big or go back to Fort Knucklebone, am I right?
Hey.
Thanks. So we're heading. What, like the obelisk was like up? God, sorry, my like.
No, the obelisk is this thing. I'm pretty sure. And we're somewhere near this dragon, maybe.
But I wonder what this bridge is going to be like.
Yeah, she said something. Nim said something about it, right? Maybe we should ask her. Because we just know it's the Fiendus.
I poked my head out the tent and I'm looking for Nim. Anywhere?
She's nearby. She's going to sat down eating some rations.
I say, hey Nim, can you come here a second? Just want to ask you something.
Yeah, sure. And
she's like, I'm here, because she doesn't want him to misinterpret that.
Good to know. Good to know.
What yet?
Get your own tent.
Hey, what's up?
Sorry, I just ate a crisp. I say that to Nim. I say, so we think we're about here on the map.
Looks about right.
We think we're going there. Could you tell us a bit more about this nice bit in between that we're probably going to be facing tomorrow?
Yeah, that's it's the Shumrath pit. You'll see a whole lot of green slime down the bottom of that canyon. Maggie says Shumrath was some like underling of Bel's that pissed him off when he was Archdevil. So he thought he'd make an example by turning Shumrath into some big slime monster and sticking him at the bottom of a canyon.
Jeez.
But when we head over the bridge, you'll see that there's this kind of outpost off to the side where Bell likes to torment the folk that piss him off. It's like a big crane winch system, and he dunks people into the Shumrath slime. Apparently, it's not lethal. Apparently, it's not lethal or anything. It's just it's real nasty.
I'm just thinking of like, you know, like Nickelodeon when they do like. This.
Yeah, the slime.
Yeah.
That's why I imagine it's just like get slimed. I'm sure it's a lot more than that though. Okay. So we cross the bridge. All right, sounds good. I mean, there's, you know, I guess don't piss off Bell.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
And there aren't really any like watchtowers because it's not the Sticks. It's just some canyon.
How many
so you don't need to
watchtowers?
worry about tolls or anything.
How many watchtowers would you say are north of here? He said there's quite a few, and they all run along the Sticks, right? Like
dozens, hundreds. I don't know. Big place.
Jelly coughs.
Oh.
She says hundreds.
How much you like on the back?
You all right?
Yeah, Chris just went down the wrong way. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, once we're past the Shamrath pit, it's not too much farther to where the obelisk should be. I've never been to Obelisk, but I've seen it in past, and it kind of sits nearly like a bit of the way up a mountain.
So, in terms of getting home to Fort Knucklebone, do you have a path in mind? Are we going back the way we came, or are we going a different way?
There's a couple of ways we could go. Could go back the way we came, or it's never easy to tell which way will be faster. The nature of things down here. So we could go back the way we came, or we could try a different route if you wanted.
I mean, we'll think about it. I am aware of like, I mean, we came here for a research mission, right? So, you know.
That's like number 6 on our list.
Yeah, it's not the part
of the things.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Nim. Feel free to sorry to, you know, disturb you.
No, that's fine. Go back to my dinner, I guess. And she wanders out. And as Nim kind of walks out, you see a little golden trunk kind of worm its way in from the top of the tent entrance. And you see Lulu's head kind of peek down from above, like the tent entrance, you know, like her head kind of pokes down. What you guys doing?
What you doing?
Oh, we're just planning our route, Lulu. Boring stuff. But you can come sit with us.
Yeah,
I want to do that. And she like flies down and lands like between you two.
Oh.
What would you want to go, Lulu? You want to see where we are? I'll just point out shit to her.
And she's like looking over the map. I still want to see Harriman.
Well, we'll go see him eventually. We just need to try and find the Citadel, remember?
But Harriman might know where it is.
She's got a point.
Yeah, that's a good point, Lily. I mean, we are on the other side of Avernus right now, quite literally. But when we get back to Fort Knucklebone, maybe we can see about setting out there.
Yeah.
But we have to make sure it's safe first, okay? Because protecting you is important as well.
We need to save Zarya.
We will. We'll try. But
really trying.
We have to make sure that you're safe. Because there's no point in saving Zarya if you're not around to see it.
That's true.
She's my friend. I need to do everything I can to save her.
You are doing everything.
And we need to do everything we can to save you, because you're our friend.
Mm-hmm. And hey, Lily, that was so cool, your trumpet. That was amazing.
Yeah. I remembered how to do it, and when Maggie helped me get my memory back of the last time I saw Zarya, I remembered how to do that.
You're so talented.
Incredible.
Stunning.
Not as talented as you two.
Oh, that's not true at all.
Not true. You're gonna surpass us.
You can do all sorts of crazy things, and I just fly around.
No, you do so much more than that, Lily.
Yeah. Lily, you know so many languages. It's
Yeah.
you're super smart. I'm not super smart.
Aww. No, you're super smart, Jelly.
I'm super smart at
And so are you, Amity.
anything.
Yeah, I'm alright.
No, you're super smart. No, you're super smart.
I mean, Jelly or Lulu, I've got a lot of slots left for disguising and detecting. Is there anything?
Prank. Let's play a prank.
Oh, what kind of prank should we play?
I don't know. Disguising. We could disguise.
Oh, I could disguise as Angel Sorry. I'll just go walking around.
Yeah, do it. Right, okay. Could you disguise Lulu as her mammoth form?
Oh, I can only disguise self.
Ah!
I know. I don't have seeming yet. Once I do, the
It's
prank
all
will be unbelievable. The prank game goes up.
Do you wanna disguise yourself as Zariel?
I mean, is there anyone better? I mean, they don't know that that's Zariel in her angel form, probably, but they will see a pretty fucking sweet looking angel.
Have we seen Zariel in her devil form?
I don't believe you have, no.
Oh, fuck.
We don't really know what she looked like.
Yeah. And then, yeah, fuck it, become an angel. Just see what they do.
Hey, nice.
Do it.
I'm gonna ready, Lily?
Yeah.
And I poof. I'm Zariel with her cool ass sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are now Zariel.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I am gonna walk out their tent, look around, who's around.
So as soon as you step out, Lulu's like following right behind you. You can see that Yiga and Finnick are kind of chilling by the demon grinder. Neva's finishing off her meal. Crickendolt is he's kind of trying to stop Earwax running off too far. And like immediately as you step out, Yiga and Finnick clock you and look very, very confused.
It's glowing.
And then and then Nev also clocks you. And like everyone's kind of exchanging looks and they're not quite sure what is going on. And Crickendall eventually, what's that?
I tell Lulu to trumpet like do, 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 do. There you go.
So Lulu does it. And everyone kind of like they kind of get to their feet. And as if they're expected to do something here. And
to your
and Crickendall Crickendall like clocks you now, and like his mouth goes agape. It's like, have you been sent by the thunder?
Yes.
Make a deception check because it is also your voice coming out.
Oh.
Yeah, I see. Crickendall, look.
Oh no.
That is twice this session you've got Nat 1 trying to lie to Crickendall.
Oh my god, he's just so perceptive.
He's got his finger on the pulse.
Yeah. So as soon as you speak, you see his expression kind of shifting. He looks very disappointed all of a sudden. Oh no, oh right, it's you, Amity.
It's a pretty cool trick though, right? Do you know who this is?
Yes, yeah, an angel of some sort.
Sure is, buddy.
I thought maybe those prayers were getting somewhere, but maybe not.
Oh well, maybe at least you know what one looks like for sure now, and you can when one comes down.
I suppose that's a good point. I know what I'm looking for.
Fantastic.
And then you hear them just off somewhere. He goes, "Oh, fuck off!" And you like look over, just like kicking the chicken because it's like trying to it's trying to eat some of her like tools, but it's got like the muzzle, so it's like, and so Nev's like kicking it back. And going to no, don't do it to your wax.
Casting Mage Hand to just pick up off the ground again so it can chew on the
yeah. Earwax's little legs are going as you're holding him up in the air.
I go over to Kirkendall and I say, "Do you want to try? Should we try pray for a bit? Sorry about that prank."
No,
Right, bro.
it's right. But yes, let's try to meditate for a bit.
I'm gonna sit down
Would you like
beside
to
them.
Would you like to make a religion check as you talk Kirkendall through this?
Can I pray to her not to?
Help her pray.
Aren't you helping him pray to Lathander?
Oh shit.
Oh, Nata doesn't need to know.
What?
I'm just trying. I'm just trying everything.
So you're trying again, but Kirkendall seems to maybe be kind of losing heart a wee bit by the end of it. He's maybe expecting like results a lot sooner than this. He's kind of maybe he can't form this connection with Lathander.
Can I use Fortune's favor?
Oh.
Yeah, you can use Fortune's favor. It's probably an hour, yeah.
I've copied it out, so I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Ability check.
And it works if you advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, so you can now roll religion again.
Oh, go on, Jerry.
14.
Better.
Okay, so you kind of spend some time with Kirkendall, talking through things, and as you guys are kind of going, there does come a point he just kind of goes silent and he's just kind of thinking to himself and kind of in a little state of meditation. And he kind of opens his eyes. I think I will keep this up. I think I may be getting onto something.
Yes.
Thank you for your help, Jelly. And then he looks over and sees Earwax has got into trouble again. He's like, oh no, Earwax, no! He goes running off to stop like Finnick hitting Earwax or something from bugging him.
We're getting somewhere.
You're doing really good.
He's doing better than me when I first started. I didn't really know what I was doing. I've got such a short attention span sometimes that to begin with it was really difficult to like connect with a deity, I found.
That was super powerful. You got 2 deities now.
It's paid off, right?
You've got one you can just chat with in your helm. Is there anything you want to ask him, by the way? Have we done it today?
I already asked him a question. I asked him a bit more about how to save the souls of all the people, and like, he didn't really give me a good answer. So,
yeah. I mean, Mordenkainen just said like, if they're in a soul coin, maybe you can save them. That's about it.
I don't know. Maybe next time I don't even know. To be honest, I just want to find my dad. Like, I just don't know if he's going to be in a coin or if he's.
I mean, we can just start asking all the coins we find.
Okay, I get out the coins.
I don't know if
No, that won't, because once you ask them a question, like they're
done. One charge, I think.
They have all the soul coins have 3 charges. To do anything with them uses up a charge. So to ask a question would be using up 1/3 of the power in a soul coin.
Maybe once we don't have 2 vehicles to power with.
I believe they have to answer truthfully as well.
Oh, but look, in a coin. I don't want to lie.
I'm going to double check this. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Query. Use 1 charge to query the soul coin. You telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response, which you can understand. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully and to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or 2, and may be slightly cryptic. So you get a short answer, but it's a truthful one.
Did I have to roll a deception check, by the way?
It depends on if Amity would like to insight check you or
Amity
not.
would have believed because there's the one and only thing she asked Mordenkainen was how to save the souls. So it was a very good cover.
Big brain stretch. I'm playing 5 steps ahead of all.
You are. You're playing 3D chess.
Yeah, so if Amity had no reason to suspect anything to make an insight roll, then no, don't
You
make a
don't have
deception
to
roll.
trust her best friend.
An angel, not me.
Exactly.
And so as you guys are kind of finished with that conversation, you hear them yell out, "Oh, if we decide who's doing watches, then I want to get my head down."
I'll go first.
I'll do first watch again.
You sure?
Yes. I'm just going to give Jay a look like,
Oh. I say to them, someone else is doing first watch. I hit her with a wee wink.
Why don't we make ourselves scarce then?
Oh, let's go to the fuck tent.
You've like written above it. You fabricated a nice sign.
Leave us alone.
So Crickendall's going to stay up the whole night because he is a fiend. He does not need to sleep.
Yeah.
Lulu will also stay up with you, Amity.
Oh, thanks.
So it'll be taking first watch. Amity is you, Lulu, Crickendall, and Earwax.
Oh my god. I'm just casting Mage Hand continuously to so that the earwax.
Earwax, yep.
Yep.
So, I mean, Jelly, do you want to do your role?
Okay, I do.
Fun roll.
Dex or con?
A save! I failed at the save! That's not what I wanted! Every time! I should have used my Fortune's Favour on this, shouldn't I?
To be fair. Oh, still pretty good. Still good.
I need it.
You and Nim have a real good time once more.
Sold.
Yeah. She seems to be really enjoying having somebody around to do this with because it's been a long time.
Right. Like, not going into detail.
Mm-hmm.
I am actively trying to woo her. Like, I'm not just trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this isn't just a kind of like casual fuck buddies thing. This is like you're trying to. Would you like to make a charisma check to accompany this?
Go on. Okay.
So there's some pillow talk. There is some kind of like chatting back and forth afterwards. Yeah.
All right.
There seems to be a wee bit of a bond forming between them and Jelly there. Meanwhile, Amity outside, can you make a perception check for me?
Perception.
Meanwhile, the dragons.
Meanwhile.
Okay. So as you sit there, you've got Crickendall and all that going on around you. You're keeping an eye as best you can. This little kind of ducat of the rocky outcropping, and keep an eye out for a few hours. Nothing really catching your attention. There's a few kind of moments where like there's lightning streaks across the sky. You hear kind of like very far off explosion at some point. But you kind of thinking with the kind of frequency with the like infernal meteors come down, a lot of them kind of explode on impact. I think probably something like that. And none of that can pass as uneventfully.
Nice.
You can then have your rest.
Nice. I'm using that time like as well just to write down everything in the journal again. Just to update.
Is there anything in particular you're leaving out?
I don't know. I'm not going to mention the Crown of Gargarath. I'm not going to mention that Mordenkainen has it.
Okay, leaving that out.
That's what I'll leave out.
Okay. So, you guys, so Amity, your watch comes to an end. Are you going to go
wake up
Jelly to start her watch? Give you a kick.
Okay. I just knock on the tent.
Do I hear it?
Yeah, she wakes you up.
I cast a message like, "Hi."
Wake the fuck up! It's your turn.
Come on.
I just went to sleep, man.
Yeah, I know. I rolled high perception.
That's true, actually. What 18 perception? You were aware that there was things going on in that tent.
Amity's used to it. Amity's also writing in her other journal, trying to learn. She's making notes.
Alright, I head on out and meet the gang. The chicken, the devil, the holy fan. Unless the holy fan wants to go sleep.
No, Lulu's quite happy to stay up with you. So Amity, you go put your head down, get some rest. Jelly, now you make your perception roll. Okay.
That'll do it.
So before anything happens, I'm going to run to toilet.
Oh God. Okay.
I will be back in a moment. We can take a wee break here if anyone wants to top up the drinks. And if you could just go ahead and drag your tokens on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. I fucking refuse. Time to zoom the fuck out. Wait, whoa, where are we? Oh, no, we down here. See Lulu.
Yeah, you up there. And Amity will be here. Oh, nice. We moved to the same spot. One brain cell.
One. Just one.
Just one brain cell. So, Jerry, as you're taking your watch, you're kind of like petting Lulu and keep an eye. And you see Kirkendall running around with earwax. As your earwax is getting into all sorts of japes and just pissing people off.
Toxic.
And Kirkendall loses his grasp on earwax, and earwax kind of runs off, flapping and trying to take flight. And Kirkendall is running maybe 10, 15 feet behind, like, earwax, no. And you watch earwax lands and then goes to take flight once more. And suddenly the sand underneath earwax erupts up, and great big mandible like pincers snap shut on earwax. Bisecting earwax, killing earwax outright.
No! What the fuck?
Oh my God, he's incurred the wrath of this gentle giant.
No! Gavin!
This
oh fuck!
There's like large chitinous insect with snapping claws and this great big mandible dripping with green ooze emerges from the sand. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my fucking God!
Fucking hell!
Fuck's sake! The sleeping people go first.
We need it so we can
around will go before they like. Oh
my God!
I'll just have everyone go. I'll just have all the NPCs go in that turn. That's fine.
This is not
So
good.
we have 8.
What is that? What is that?
Not good at all.
If you want, you can use an action to try and identify what it is and maybe learn things about it. But
maybe.
So Nim.
Nim.
Oh, like a light. After that performance.
What's this thing? Oh, okay, yeah, you're in luck. I got a 2.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
So Amity, your first round of combat is spent hearing a commotion outside and waking up. That is basically your turn, kind of coming to. So we start on your turn, Jelly.
Sorry, I'm crunching.
That's right. So Lulu is beside you. You've just seen Crickendall running after earwax, and this insect kind of snap up, immediately bisecting, killing earwax. There's big mandibles.
Oh, do I want to get close to this fucking bastard?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Chicken out right.
I'm going to I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at 3rd level. Now I'm gonna
Okay, so I'm going to send that to the chat.
I'm gonna bonk this a little bit.
Bonk.
Bonk him with the light.
Spiritual bonk incoming. So there's what kind of, okay, so it's 66 on the hit here, yeah?
Yo.
So roll your spell attack. Oh, another train. Choo choo.
Choo-choo.
You hit.
Yo!
Roll your 6d6.
Oh, fuck's sake. No good. That ain't it.
Okay, and it is also hit by your remote, so I guess that. Yeah, so as soon as it comes up and snaps on earwax, you just immediately let loose this guiding bolt. A streak of golden energy slams into it, and you can like scurries back frantically. It's like properly immersed up onto the sand now, exposing itself. It kind of scurries back, and its armor is now gleaming and shining as it kind of takes the hit. Anything else on your turn? Do you want to move or anything?
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon as well, so I'm going to move closer to him.
Okay, where would you like to move to?
Beside Crickendall.
Okay, so you're on both sides, Crickendall.
And then I want to cast spiritual weapon.
You can't, because that is another spell. You can do a spell and cantrip in the same turn. You cannot do two spells.
You're right. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You're completely right. So that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, it is then the NPC's turn. So Nim, Yiga, Finnick wake up. Crickendolt is just stood there in shock. Like, no! And that is Crickendolt's turn. So Jelly, you have another turn here.
Okay. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon behind him.
Okay. So are we talking like here?
Mm-hmm. And then guiding bolt, is it they get advantage?
Yeah, your spiritual weapon have an advantage on this hit.
Nom
Nom.
nom. Yes, I'll hit him with a spiritual weapon, please.
Okay, spell attack incoming with advantage.
Nice.
Again.
Mm-hmm. Like fuck.
Good thing you had advantage on that, yeah. So 26 will hit, so you can roll your damage, and I'll mark off that the advantage has been used.
Spiritual weapon, is that? Oh, because it's been so long since I used it.
Also, yeah, I had to put a concentration dot on you, because spiritual weapon is concentration.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just going to send it to the chat.
1d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4, yep.
Okay, so it takes 8 force damage, puts it to that. Yeah, so you rush for next to Crickendall, you summon the spiritual weapon behind the creature as it's kind of still rearing back.
Mm-hmm.
Earwax's remains just split in two and slowly begin to turn into demonic ichor. And as it does so, the spiritual weapon appears, apparates behind the creature and swings and crashes into its back, kind of cracking away some of its armor there. You hear it shriek out. Now your turn then?
I'm going to toll it. I need my action. I'm going to toll my toll.
You can, yeah, you can indeed. So is that whiz or con save? Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, natural 17 plus 2, so
Nice.
19.
Damn.
So it is then its turn. Oh, I forgot to give Lulu initiative actually. My bad.
Oh, baby.
So Lulu got. I would say that Lulu's first turn was spent in shock.
Fair.
Very fair.
So we are on its turn. Okay.
Is it gonna hit?
So it will scurry forward towards you, Jelly. You're the closest one to it. It's going to make a claw attack. It attempts to like swing down with its claws at you, which is a 22 to hit.
Yeah. Oh
No.
that is my sea beach.
So it does hit.
You just shoreline.
And just hits you. So you will take 10 piercing damage. as his claws come down, they kind of crunch into your shoulders, and you are now grappled by it.
No!
So you take this 10 piercing damage, and it lifts you off of your feet, and the great big mandible comes down onto you as a bite with advantage because you are now grappled in its claws. So that will be a 25 to hit on the bite attack because of advantage.
Get made.
So you are going to take you take 6 piercing damage here as the mandibles crunch down onto you. So 6 piercing and 9 acid damage as it crunches down, it spews a little bit of green burning acid onto you.
Ow.
And that'll be its turn, so you are grappled by it. I'll just put a wee that. Also
Spiritual weapon.
you need to make so there was the first one. How much damage did the first one do? Like the claw? Was that 10 damage that did, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so make a con save for that. You lose a spiritual weapon. Yeah, and the shock at it, like crunching into you, picking up off your feet, you lose your concentration on spiritual weapon, sadly. Spiritual weapon goes down. Take that dot off of you. And you hear rumbling under the ground, and a second one emerges up next to Crickendolt.
No.
And it's his attack. It is attacking with advantage because it was like a surprise attack from below on Crickendolt, essentially. So yeah, it gets a claw in on him. Crickendolt also grappled here.
Oh my god.
And it bites down him. Natural 20 on Crickendolt.
This is not good.
Die! Oh my god. Is he going to Lythander this time?
Yeah, so Crickendolt is taking a fair chunk of damage. Not yet blooded, but he is looking for a... yeah, so both you and Crickendolt are basically being held up by these great big insect-like things. You can cast Penance as a reaction, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So this will be on the one that just attacked Crickendolt. Penance. Yeah, so it's a wisdom saving throw, natural 4 plus 2. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
So as a 3d10 radiant damage. I just realized I typed that wrong. It says 3d10 radiant damage. Oh, nice. 20 damage incoming.
Yeah.
And there's also, what is it? As disadvantage on further attacks against Crickendolt. Okay. So, Amity, your turn. So you wake up, you've just stuck your head out the tent, and you can see these two creatures like pinning Jelly and Crickendolt there.
Right. I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthing Grass. I'm going to step a little bit forward so I can get to him.
Okay.
So like square. And then I'm going to cast it on the one that is getting to Jelly.
Okay, so you want the earthen hand. Are we talking like the hand to go like here-ish?
Yeah, just to grab it. I mean, can I get it to rise out from under him? And be like,
yeah, I'll say that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've left behind a bit of it. Oh well.
Well, that's
It looks more like a heart than a hand.
It does look like a heart. It's a very good heart. I like it.
Yes, that up underneath the creature.
Make a strength saving throw, bitch.
Another natural 4. So yeah, that'll hit.
Yay!
Yes, and he now takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
2d6 bludgeoning damage.
He
takes
takes
6 bludgeoning damage.
And he's restrained.
So he is restrained.
You motherfucker.
He is also bloodied now.
Shit.
Yeah, so also make a wild magic surge roll.
We'll be okay.
In fact, you've just been stirred from your sleep, but you're trying to like focus really hard on it because shit is hitting the fan. So you channel your wild magic into the ground beneath the creature, and this great big earthen hand comes up and grabs onto the kind of back of the creature as it's like trying to chow down on Jelly, and something at the back of it, you can like hear the kind of like chitinous plates of armor kind of crunch and crack under the pressure of the earthen hand gripping onto it. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, then Lulu's turn. Lulu will fly up, essentially fly over your head, Jelly.
Oh.
And oh no, she doesn't have any trumpet blasting left.
No! Go back, Lulu, go back!
Lulu, fly up next to you, Jelly.
No!
And she is going to take the help action, so you have advantage on your next ability check or attack roll. So she flies up overhead you and she's like, no, leave Jelly alone! And she's going to try and assist you in whatever you do here. She's taking the help action. Amity, your turn again. Oh, actually, you that's a concentration. Is that yeah, it's concentration. So I'll add a concentration dot to you now because you have that up.
I'm gonna cast Shatter, so it's like off the map, so it hits.
Oh, okay, so it hits those two. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
3rd level. Okay.
Fuck off.
Is this what level is Shatter normally?
2.
2. Okay, so this is going to do 4d8 on a hit.
40.
Okay, so it is con save. That is this is con. That's a 9 and another 9. Both fail.
Good shit.
Shattered, son.
Yeah, so roll your d8. So they both take 18 thunder damage here. So that's.
Can I use 1 sorcery point to reroll 2 dice?
You can indeed.
So I'm going to reroll the 3 and the 1.
That's
okay, 1 and 8. Yeah, okay. Keep in mind, you haven't actually gotten the benefits of a long rest yet, so any like sorcery points, spell slots you've already expended, you're still. Okay, so that comes out at what, 6, 8, so that's 14, 22, 23 damage. So that is going to put him up to that. And put him up to that. So yeah, that is going to. Yeah. Did you make your wild magic surge roll there? No.
No, I'll do it now.
Make your magic surge roll. You're fine. You're still keeping control of this. No bother. So you let loose, and you let loose a shatter. You can see like the sand kind of erupts up into the air with the concussive force of the shatter, and it passes over both of these creatures. And again, you hear the crunching and cracking of their armor as they're kind of riddled by the shockwave. Both of them now bloodied, as you can see, like this kind of strange greenish liquid oozing from the cracks in their form.
Hey, go Jelly!
Yeah, Jelly, now your turn. You are grappled.
Oh, this is so annoying. It's annoying that I can't do 2 spells. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guard.
By the way, what grappled means here, by the way, is that your speed is 0.
Yeah. That's cool.
But you can attempt to break free, or you can just kind of accept the fact that you're currently grappled by it.
This is fine.
No, fuck it. I don't mind. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. Please.
Okay, Spirit Guardians comes up. So.
And that should hit both boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, on their turn, they will have to make the saving throw. So as you're there being like held up in the air as it's trying to like mash down on you, you channel that divine connection, and all these little angelic tieflings appear in the air and start swirling around.
Yeah.
Is that your turn then?
I'm just like, help us! That's me.
Also, that has concentration, so put the blue dot on you. It is then Nim's turn, well, it's all the NPC's turn. So Crickendall is going to attempt to free himself. Oh, natural 1, Crickendall.
Oh, come on.
Oh, God. So he got a natural 20 when being attacked, a natural 1 trying to free himself.
Oh. He's the worst luck.
This guy.
So Nim is going to scurry out of her tent, see what's happening, and immediately take a crossbow shot at the one that's got jelly.
Yeah, it will.
It's 21 to hit. Yeah, I'll do it.
Save me, bae.
She's not playing games.
Not with Jelly, she ain't. Not after a good time like that.
Okay, so Jelly, as you see the like mandibles coming down onto you once more, it's sort of looking kind of fucked up, and it's on a crossbow like slams into the side of its head as it lets out another kind of horrible screech, and there's green ooze pouring out of the wound. It looks really fucked up. Like this thing could go down very easily now.
Okay.
The other NPCs, Yiga and Finnick, will come out there to see what's happening, look around, and the two of them are going to attempt to scramble up this cliff. This cliff is about like 10 feet high, by the way. They're going to attempt to kind of scramble up this. So they'll both make athletics checks. Yeah, both make their athletics checks. So their action is spent getting themselves up onto the kind of rocky surface up there away from the sandy ground. That's all the NPCs there. Jelly, your turn again. You still have the help action on you from Lulu.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to I'm going to cure wounds, Kirkendall.
Okay, so you reach over and you use cure wounds.
1d8.
So you can roll that.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, so
6.
it's something. It's something.
Something.
So as he's being held up there, he's gonna
Grabbing
thank you, Jenny. Your turn then.
Yeah. That's me.
Okay. It is then these things' turn. So, when restrained, does it have disadvantage on attacks? Yeah.
I think so.
Restrained.
From what I remember from the Minotaur.
Yes, it has. Oh, I need to remember that actually. Whilst it is restrained, attacks against it have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is. Yeah, I'll just leave that open so I don't forget them. Yes, so with the earthen hand trying to hold it back, it is going to attempt. It'll do. Try and crunch Jelly and go in for a bite. It would normally have advantage here, but it has the earthen hand, so it's just a straight roll.
Amazing.
So the claw will be a 14, you're fine, and the bite will be a 21 to hit.
Oh, that is Kirkendall an ally? That's
Kirkendall's an ally, yeah.
And Lulu as well, so that misses.
Yeah. Okay, so you're just saved by your pariah shield here as it attempts to come down and bite into you again, but your armor, it hits a particularly thick bit of armor on the way down, doesn't actually find purchase on your flesh anywhere. The other one has penance on it. It's kind of same situation as a straight roll now because it would have advantage, but you've hit it with penance, so disadvantage. So straight roll attacking Crickendall. 21 on the claw on Crickendall. So Crickendall takes minimum damage from that.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it.
So he takes that, and then the bite attack, natural 5, that won't do it. Yeah, so Crickendall takes the pincers kind of squeeze him a bit, but he's able to duck out the way as the mandible comes in to crunch on him.
Good stuff.
There is, however, more rumbling around in the sand.
Gavin.
Yes?
They take their spirit guardian damage.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that's a good ass point.
So was it wisdom save for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save. That is a 15 and a 19.
15 is my spell. So they take half damage, both of them, I think?
They take half damage, yeah. They both take half damage. So that is 5 damage. So this one takes that. That takes him to that. The one that is holding you, Jelly, as the Spirit Guardians slam into it, they kind of rupture out the side of it, and you feel the grip loosen on you as the creature crumples. That one's dead.
She's done it. My dudes.
So you're no longer grappled by it. However, there's still that kind of rumbling, and off to the side, just beyond the Tormentor, you see one scurry up the side of that cliff, and it scurries up to Finnick there, and it is going to. Actually, are they? Yeah, they're within the line. You see, kind of scurries up next to Finnick, and it rears back and shoots just a spray of acid over both Finnick and Yiga. So they both have to make dex saves here to see if they can both succeed in the dex save, so they both take half damage from it.
I'm good.
They're both going to take. They both take 12 acid damage.
They're going down.
And Amity, there is one last rumbling noise on the other side of the demon grinder. As one then scurries up there, and
you son of a bitch.
It will try and hit
Don't
Amity
you?
and Lulu with an acid spray. It scurries up onto the cliff above you there. It kind of rears back in, and the spray of acid comes arcing down. So dex save from you and Lulu. Natural 20 for Lulu and her dex save.
Hey, I don't know about Amity though.
13 is the DC. So you two are going to take. Oh fuck! I lost count there. No, it was. 10 acid damage.
Right, it's an easy one.
So the acid kind of sprays over you. Manage to avoid the worst of it. Some of it just kind of still landing. It singes and burns through, and it kind of spatters onto Lulu, and you hear it. No! But that is their turn. Yes, it is. Amity, you're up.
I'm just.
You've still got Earth in hand there.
I do. I'm going to move it so that it's grappling the one here.
Over here.
Yeah. So let's make
okay, so is it a strength saving throw?
Yes, strength save.
Strength saving throw. Natural 1!
Hey! So take.
It is grabbed.
It's grappled. It takes whatever this amount of damage is. 9 damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. So seeing that the one it was previously holding on to has ceased resisting and crumpled in a heap, the hand lets go and you command it and shift it over, moving its way through the sand, grabbing a hold of the other one as it's trying to chow down onto your boy Crickendolt there. And it crunches into the side of its chitinous armor. It looks fucked up right now.
Hey.
Like it looks as it crunched down, it maybe hit some important internal organs as that green ooze is kind of horribly leaking and spurting out the side of it.
Okay.
That your turn?
Yep, that's me done.
Okay, it's in Lulu's turn. She, having taken damage, is going to fly directly up her. She will fly like 60 feet into the air and take the dodge action.
Yeah, she will.
And Amity, back to you.
Okay. I see the spirit guidance going around the other one. I'm like, that's fine. They'll clear up business. Cast a firebolt at the one at the top.
Okay. Firebolt incoming.
Firebolt.
That hits, yep. So you can roll the damage on that.
14.
14. These things are immune to fire, but because your staff, it takes resisted fire damage, so it takes 7 damage.
That's great.
Yeah, so you see it kind of up there, having just sprayed you with that. You let loose a pink firebolt that erupts onto its side, but the fire does not do as much damage as you would like. Do you want to move? Or are you okay where you are?
I'm okay. I am. I'm near him. So I'll stay with that.
Jelly, you're up. So Lulu is like way above you now.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
And you've like just like landed as the other one that was holding you in the air is deceased.
Rumpled. I'm gonna cast maybe fuck all because no. I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at this gentleman.
Oh, okay, upon that cliff there, you launch your guiding bolt up. Make your spell attack.
Come on, baby.
No.
Yo!
Oh, she's got it.
Okay.
Spell slots are getting real little big guy. Okay.
Oh,
That is
shit.
good
It's
shit.
over. It's over.
Big damage on the guiding bolt there, yeah.
Name's Goody.
Yeah, so feeling really frustrated here. You like look up and you can see it, having just sprayed Yiga and Finnick, and fuck's sake, you just let loose that guiding bolt. This divine energy swirls around your arm and arcs out up towards the Ankeg there. I just said what it's called. My bad. It's a fiendish Ankeg.
That makes nothing to me.
They are a kind of like typical D&D monster. I can send you a picture of one actually. But these are like a fiendish variant of them, so tougher and with some extra stuff going on. Here is a picture of a normal Ankeg. This is like a fiendish variant I homebrewed. Yeah, there's a picture for you. But yeah, as it kind of like as I cling onto the side of the cliff there, and it's only smashed with this wave of radiant energy, and is now glittering. And the next attack on it has advantage. Anything else, Jelly?
I'm gonna start moving like here if I can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from moving there.
And I'll shout to our boy, Devilman, come quickly.
He is still restrained.
Oh.
And you have now moved your Spirit Guardians away from the other one.
Wait, whoa, absolutely not then. Can I try and get him out?
Your action was Guiding Bolt. It would be like an action to try and free him. So.
I'll just stay put.
Okay. It is then the NPC's turn. Yiga is going to scurry further up the rocks. So another athletics check. Yeah, she manages it fine. So Yiga continues to scurry up. She kind of like scurries up and looks over to see what the situation is. She's now like 25 feet up from where you guys are down on the ground. Finnick, he will. I think he's right in his face. He's going to take a swing at it, and it's got advantage because you're guiding bolt. Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit. Okay, so that will do a nice chunk of damage to that. Yeah, so you see Finnick there, having just been bathed in the acid, and just swings up with his warhammer, crashing into the Ankeg's side and kind of splintering its chitinous armor there. Nim is going to take a shot at the one Amities through a firebolt at. Natural 20.
Oh,
Yes,
well done, my
gal.
gal.
Yeah,
So she does a big chunk of damage to that one.
It's insane.
There's Amity, you can see like where the pink firebolt just kind of dissipated. Nim then like lands a shot with her crossbow, like where the kind of armor was weakened by the firebolt impact, and the crossbow just immediately pierces and hits something inside the Ankeg. And it is Crickendall is the last one standing. He's going to make his attempt to get out. Natural 4. Crickendall still
come on.
held. And he's just kind of squirming, going, no, please, no. Jelly, you're up.
He looks like he's about to go down.
He looks really fucked up.
Oh, wait, think Kirkendall's fine. I'm gonna Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay, so is that Wizard Con?
Give me a little flicker.
I got a natural 6. Either way, I don't think that's going to cut it. So,
2d12 then.
2d12 in the
Yo!
Oh, fuck!
Oh my god,
That's the first time that's happened. That's insane.
Yes,
Totally
that
Dead is
is.
fucking great when it.
almost max damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild. That's really good.
So that thing, having just taken the Finnick blow to its side, it's kind of scurrying backwards a bit, and then suddenly you let loose the toe there. The gonging sound echoes out, and you can see it shudders horribly. And like between the plates of its armor, like there's that green ooze beginning to ooze out horribly. It is severely bloodied.
Nice.
Right.
Now your turn, Jelly.
Yep.
Okay, then the Ankeg's turn. It has to make the save. Oh, it will make the Spirit Guardian save. So it's half damage. Half damage will probably still finish it, though, I reckon.
What was it again? 3d10?
Spirit Guardians.
3d8.
3d8 radiant damage, yeah. Oh, yeah, that finishes it. Yeah, so the Spirit Guardians, little angelic tieflings, swirl through its form now, and the kind of last of its force it had dissipates and it crumples down, unable to put it any more of a fight. It is deceased. The other two Ankegs, however, the one fighting Finnick is going to attempt to it will attempt to claw him. That'll hit. Quite a bit of damage on that, actually. Does that bloody him? He already took some damage. That will bloody him.
Oh, shit.
So, Finnick is grabbed by the claws of this thing. You can see you can see like where it pinches and it digs deep and blood runs down his form. And the Ankeg, rather than going to bite, carrying Finnick, descends back down the side of the cliff and burrows.
No!
Uh-oh.
It has Finnick grabbed and it scurries down the side of the cliff and descends underneath the sand.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The other one
is
going to scurry down the cliff here towards you, Amity.
Yeah.
And it's going to claws come in to try and grab you.
Can I shield?
14 to hit?
Oh, 14 doesn't. Oh no, wait. 14 would hit me because I haven't cast Mage Armor and it only lasts for 8 hours. I cast in the morning. I'm going to use shield.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay, shield goes up. Make your wild magic surge roll.
Fuck off.
You're fine. There's a wee bit of panic too because it happens so suddenly, but you don't lose control of your magic by any sense. So the shield goes up, and the claws are kind of rebuffed by this magical force. So you have that +5 to your AC until one round, yeah. So it will then attempt to bite down with the mandibles on you, Amity.
Okay.
That'll be 16, which shield will rebuff. Yeah, so the claws come in, they're rebuffed, then gets kind of like it starts to like kind of salivate this acid around its mandibles, and it comes in once more, just inches from your face before the magical force repels it again. And it'll stay where it is there. So Amity, you are now up. You've seen one descend under the sand holding onto Finnick, and you've got one bearing down on you.
Right, I'm moving my hand here and gonna try and grapple it.
What's the speed in the hand? Can it move that much?
It can move 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, there we go. So hand. Oh, I'm moving the wrong thing. I'm still moving the wrong thing. Oh well. So the hand moves up, and it's a strength saving throw, yeah?
Yes.
14?
No.
Okay, so it is now restrained by the hand here.
9 damagios.
9 damagios puts him up to. And so you whip the hand around, like, round the back of you and just in front of Nin, and it screeches through the sand and grabs hold of some of this creature's legs, kind of snapping and breaking them in the process. It is now held in place there.
Demon.
That your turn then?
Yeah, I'm going to try and move back, and it will still have an opportunity attack, I'm pretty sure, but it will be at disadvantage.
It'll be disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you backing off to?
I'm going to go next to Jelly. Like, are you okay?
God, go.
So even with the disadvantage, it comes out at 15, which shield is saving you from.
Oh.
I don't think shield does save me because it only goes until the start of my next turn.
It says duration 1 round, so I feel like that kind of lasts until it gets back to that same point the next round.
Okay, I'll be very grateful for that.
There's a barrier magic force appears and protects you. It lasts 1 round.
I mean, a round to me sounds like from your turn to your turn, right?
Mm. Well, it's
I
a
feel like it
reaction,
would
that's the
last.
thing.
I feel like you used it during the Ankeg's turn, so I feel like it would last up until the Ankeg's turn came back round again.
Okay.
That's kind of my reading of it. It's not 1 turn; it is 1 round, so 1 entire round of combat.
That's true.
So that's my reading of it. The official rules might be off, but that's how I'm interpreting it right now.
Thank you, gracious DM.
So yeah,
once again.
the shield protects you as it kind of lashes out, kind of held back by the earthen hand. It thrashes out, but the magical shield around you repels it once more.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So then Lulu's turn, and she is going to. What is she going to do? She's going to take the dodge action and just kind of look over and think, "Oh no!" As she tends to do in combat situations where she's unable to do anything. Amity.
Firebolt. Will it have advantage?
Firebolt. Yes, because it's restrained. So attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Yeah, you have advantage.
Thank God.
Yep. So you can roll your firebolt damage.
We roll the 10.
Oh wow. Okay, so this comes out as 18 fire damage. Oh no, reduced to 9 because the resistance.
6.
Oh.
So that it is now bloodied from that. So you let loose a firebolt, as it's thrashing out at you as you back up. The pink flames scatter up its side, and it does take some sizable damage. It now looks bloodied.
Nice. I'm gonna get my little flames around me. If it comes at me again, I'm ready.
Flames of Phlegethos, up they come. Jelly, your turn.
I'm not even thinking. I'm just running towards wherever the hole is.
Yep. So just kind of like over here.
Do I see anything in the hole?
She can go. Make a perception. I won't say this is your action. I'm just gonna kind of like as you rush over, what do you need to do?
Yeah. Because I wanna.
So you can see like the sand has like immediately kind of like filled in where it's descended. You can see where it descended, but you don't see like immediate signs of where underneath the sand it is currently.
I don't have anything to like.
You do still have Spirit Guardians up though. The Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians go down.
Something you can see.
I don't think so. It's just a radius, right? All
radius.
All fronts.
On a sphere, if it can go down.
Can it go into the hole? Can they start digging in the hole?
Diggy.
Little tieflings, please. Hear my cry.
Please.
I think this could hit it.
Yay! Hit it.
If it is within range, then this could conceivably.
I jump into the hole.
There isn't really a hole to like jump into because like as it went down, the like sand kind of filled in behind it.
I understand. There's not even like a little.
So you can see the kind of point where it went down, but the sand has like closed over it.
I don't have any spells that just like hit things around me.
You have Word of Radiance, don't you? It's like immediately around.
You can see, but that's what you can. I have to be able to see him. I don't see anything. I'm just gonna start digging, like desperately, just like moving.
Okay, make an athletics check. Now you're digging around in the sand there, just frantically shoveling sand out of the way, but you're not able to kind of find anything. Nim's turn. She will take out her short sword and have a wee go at it with advantage because it's restrained. This one over here. Just hits. That does piece up to that. Yeah, so Nim just like slam the short sword up into like a kind of gap between the armor, and there's kind of like spray of like this green acidic blood it seems to have. It pours out and then retracts the blade as the creature's kind of screaming out. Other NPCs, Finnick is currently. Let's see if Finnick can.
What are you doing? Can you scream, Finnick?
You hear muffled underneath you, Jelly. Yeah, he can take a shot at this thing. How much health that thing have left?
Is he killing underneath the sand on a badass?
He's just short of killing it.
Oh! Medic! I need a medic.
Yiga, however, seeing this, heads around here. Finnick! And she will now descend.
Thank God.
Get your ass down.
So she makes her way down. And she will rush over to the edge, trying to work out what's happened to Finnick here. Crickendall is no longer restrained. And he is just going to kind of run alongside next to you, Amity. Going, oh no, this is all too much.
Calm down, it's fine.
I believe that's all the NPCs. So Jelly, you're back up.
Can I see anything now?
Make a perception check.
With my great digging.
Go on, you got it.
Perception. Okay. Better.
You can hear rumbling and you can sort of see sand shifting. It's maybe not like too far underneath the surface of the sand. Like maybe just like a little in front of you, maybe like 5 feet down.
I'm gonna word of radiance. Oh no, I can't because I can't see him. Never mind. That's a touch one. Wait, what's this one do? Hold on. Touch. Fuck it. Nope. I'm gonna keep digging.
You feel pretty confident that your spirit guardians are in the right area for this, based on how close you can sense the burrowing, the kind
I'm gonna help them
shifting
out.
of sand.
I'm just gonna help them out. I'm gonna keep digging.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Go on, Jelly.
Come on.
No, you're still not finding it, sadly.
Then
their turn.
We're coming.
So this one has to make it say that will succeed in the Spirit Guardians, but takes half damage. So roll your Spirit Guardians damage, 3d8.
6.
So as your angelic tieflings are still swirling around, you can see them passing down to the sand and emerging out. You hear a muffled kind of insectoid screech that is cut off underneath you.
Okay.
Dig up. Come to my voice.
The other Ankeg is over here. It is restrained, so it cannot burrow itself to safety. So it will. Nah, so self-preservation's kicking. Can it attempt to break free? Yeah.
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
Okay. Is that a strength saving throw?
Yes.
13.
Nope. Does not do
Is
it.
Does it use its action to try and contest that? Yeah.
I'll send it through back to the chat because
Sorry.
quite a few spells past it now.
Yeah. To break it, there's target has to make sure. Yeah, it's probably its action to attempt that. Yeah, spent its turn trying to break free of the thing pinning it, but has been unable to do so. Which then brings us to you, Amity, as this thing is struggling around in your earthen hand, trying desperately to burrow into the sand to get itself away.
Fireball. Boom.
Hits.
We rolling ones.
You can re-roll that. So it is 12. Reduced to 6. So as it's thrashing away, trying to get buried down into the sand, Lilith's a firebolt scatters across its side, takes the half damage from it. Lulu's turn, dodge action in the sky. Amity.
How badly does it look? How badly injured does it look?
It's still got a little bit of fight left in it, but it's clearly heavily wounded.
Right. Okay, she's gonna pulse wave.
Yeah.
Fuck.
4th level. She's done now.
Yeah.
She's done. Make a con save, bitch.
It does say each creature in that cone, and Nim is currently in front of you.
Oh, okay. Can I move?
Yeah, you would be aware of that, so you can position yourself in such a way that Nim is not going to get hit by it.
I forgot she was there completely.
Yeah, okay. So also make your wild magic surge roll. If I manage to control yourself. So that's to make a con save. That's a 21 on its con save, so it does succeed on that.
It's going to take half damage.
Which is going to be, what was it, like 76?
76.
Holy fuck.
I am so done. This bitch. Fuck off. Was there a knockdown?
Do you want to know something hilarious?
No.
You are one short.
Are you?
Oh, it's
kidding?
a sorcery point to reroll. It definitely is. That's fine. Nim will get him.
So you position yourself in such a way as to not get Nim, and you build up that wild magic within you and use it to distort the gravity in front of you. You send this horrible shockwave forward. It crashes over the creature here. Oh, hold on. Does it have disadvantage because
this could be it?
It has disadvantage on dex saves, not con saves.
Well,
so this distortion of gravity, this wave passes over it, ripping bits from its body, and it kind of like the gravity slams into the rocky wall behind, sending like bits of debris and rock scattering as well. And you're feeling very satisfied with this, and you lower your hand as the creature is still looking really fucked up, and it goes.
Oh, God. I said fucking die. If I could crush my hand, I would.
Jelly, it is your turn.
I'm digging.
Make an athletics check. No, you.
Dig.
No, you can't see him. You dig. Make an athletics check.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Finally.
As you're digging down in the direction of where that noise came from, you pull some sand aside and put your hand down, and it's found something solid. And then you hear Finite going, "That's my tooth!" And you're holding onto his tusk.
Sorry. Can I try?
But with your 21, you're able to try and unbury him, and he's kind of trying to get up as well. He's not completely out yet, but he is in the process of getting out.
They're about to be.
It's then actually the NPC's turn, so he's then actually able to get out.
Wait, can I cast Healing Word on him, please?
Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
You can do that, yeah.
Ooh. And I will cast it at 2nd level, so it's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4. Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
No.
That just shouldn't be allowed.
It is enough to unbloody him though.
Okay.
So you can see you can see he's really kind of fucked up and like the pincers dug into his side and all that.
He's used to me being a really shit healer.
But you cast your healing word and you can see those nasty gashes kind of heal up a bit. The bleeding kind of stems a bit. And he kind of like tries to get all the sand off of him, and he kind of looks around. Thanks for that.
Out you come, lad.
The other NPCs, Yiga will rush over and see that Finnick is now safe, and she will look over and see the other Ankeg is still kind of alive, and she will take a hand crossbow shot at it.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, she's gonna
something.
Finish him off.
That hits.
It's done.
Game over, boys.
It's done.
Game.
Yep, so you see Yiga takes a hand crossbow shot off to the side, and just as like after the pulsar was passed over and it looks like it should be dead with how fucked up it is, just trying to desperately claw at the ground. You almost feel a pang of sympathy for it and how desperately it's trying to get away. And then the hand crossbow bolt just
that is actually quite
stops moving.
Oh, it's just a I'm with the devil, man. Everybody deserves to live. Anders on to something.
And with that, the battlefield falls still. The fiendish Ankegs have been defeated.
I'm just looking over.
You can see that Yiga scurries down the cliff to get to Finnick. And she's just going to look him over and say, "You doing all right, Finnick?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Jay got me." And Yiga just kind of gives you a kind of nod.
I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay, yeah.
Friendship points.
Make your roll.
Yo, we're gonna be besties with the rat. 2d8.
My best friend, the rat.
Am I a human? No, I'm not taking it. I'm rolling again. I can't accept this. I cannot accept this. This fucking hog thinks that I am the worst healer. That's 3 times. Hey, I've just fucked up my healing when trying to deal with this damn hog.
Oh, so you can see that his wounds kind of heal over there. He is still hurt, but again, this
Fuck
is
me, man.
a little bit of help towards getting him back to a good condition. Well, that's good. Thank you. And Yiga just kind of looks over, sees the wounds kind of healing up. So, thanks for that. And you can see that Amities at Crickendol's just like falling to his knees. So much slaughter.
Oh,
baby.
I'm gonna put a hand on him. To say it's okay.
Poor heel hacks.
I know. It's the circle of life, though. Yeah.
You're so cruel. He was so young.
He was. We saw him hatch just today, and it's very sad. But we dealt with the people that brought him down. We avenged him.
Oh, does an eye for an eye really solve anything?
It was gonna kill you, dude. Did you not see?
Perhaps we could have scared them off somehow. I was looking around at the dead Ankegs. I was like, it's too much.
Oh, let's get you to not sleep, but rest.
I'm just going to rest up over here. And he like sits himself in a kind of like fetal position against the rocky wall.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cast
There's a bearded devil.
There's little lights around him.
Sorry,
So things like that.
That's quite nice.
Oh, Tom.
Joey, you're okay?
And
I'm okay, just wait. Right in the sand.
Oh god. And so Nim comes over to you, Jelly, and she's kind of looking you over, and she's like, "Oh, got a few good hits on you, didn't it? But hell, you stood your ground well."
Thanks. I'm definitely rougher than I have been in a little while. But nothing I could
You get yourself to sleep. I'll take the watch from here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you look like you need to rest up after that. But hell, you're fucking tough.
Mm-hmm. As I go, I like touch her arm, and I cast guidance. Because that's my universal symbol for like I love you. Be safe.
Peace be with you. Yes. Oh, Natsu and Torm be with you. So she can give you a smile, and you can head off and take your rest. Amity, you can go back to sleep as well.
Yeah, seeing that they're okay, I'm looking around. I'm just gonna pull back in. It's been a big and emotional day.
Yeah, it has been that. So as you guys kind of hunker down, having fended off this little ambush, and
actually, sorry, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
See, before we go to sleep,
yeah,
can I take Kirkendall and like the like puddle of ichor? I want to like bury it.
So like that little pool of demonic ichor, because it is sand, the tar is kind of like mixing with it in a kind of horrible way. So you can try and like put more sand over the top of this sandy tar.
Like covering like a cat litter box.
Yeah.
Like covering it up.
And the clumping.
I will never forget him, you know, he was so special in his own way.
I take the harness, I'm sure it's fucked, but like if there's any remnants
of the muzzle
just made, and then I want to lay it out over the top of the pile, and I let him say a few words if he wants.
Oh my god.
Oh, you poor thing, you were barely a day old. But I suppose in this horrible, hellish wasteland, this is the nature of life. So short, so harsh.
I force out some tears. I really try. I'm like,
he puts his big bearded devil hand on your shoulder, and he begins to cry. He's like,
oh my god,
we'll get through this together.
Yeah, I cast guidance on him too.
Oh.
You get guidance,
and you get guidance.
Oh, I must take some time to recover and grieve properly.
Yeah, just don't cry too loud whilst Nim's on the watch.
I will try. I'll try.
You don't want to stay at her off, you know.
Of course. We must be considered. We must practice some stoicism for the good of all. Oh.
It's what Earwax would have wanted. A big brave boy like yourself.
Of course. He goes and kind of plants himself down and tries to compose himself deep breaths.
As I go to bed, I say to him, just try zone him out.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I've been down here a while. I've never seen a devil like him. He's a fucking oddball and a half.
Yes. He's a sensitive soul, you know.
Yeah, not quite cut out for Avernus, I feel.
No, I don't. I don't think he is. But that's why I want to, give him he deserves a shot,
I'll do my best to keep him safe. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thanks.
You get some sleep.
I head to bed on maybe just under half of my HP.
Oh, you're bloodied.
I am. Yeah, I'm bloodied. So it's half under half your HP. Is that?
Yeah, if you hit you're half, then you're bloodied.
No.
Again, it's not actually a 5e mechanic. It's a 4th edition mechanic, but I quite like it. So
I don't think I am. I'm not very good at maths. I think I'm just
okay.
But still.
So you guys settle down and fall asleep. Amity, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Isn't it?
Why do you say that so casually?
What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck?
What the
fuck? She's okay.
Fine. You're fine. You're able to have a nice sleep.
Jelly?
Jelly. As you drift off to sleep.
Wait, what? Did I not get a shot?
As you drift off to sleep, Jelly.
If it isn't Amities' parents, I'm not picking up.
You drift off, your consciousness fades. The very vivid dream comes to you. You find yourself walking a street bathed in darkness. You can barely make out shapes. But there are two doorways up ahead, one on the right, one on the left, both emanating light. As you walk down the street towards them, you look into the doorway to the right. And beyond the doorway, colours and images shift, and you find your vision drawn into this swirling mass of colour. You see yourself scouring sands and delving into ruins for long-forgotten relics. You see yourself donning ancient mystical armour, beautiful enrapturing armour, emblazoned with the holy symbol of Onatu. You see yourself collecting beautiful artifacts of wondrous craft. You retrieve long-forgotten works of art, and along the way you arm yourself with bejeweled armaments. You see yourself delivering these wondrous crafts to temples across the mortal plane, cities you know, cities you don't know, adding great beauty and magic to these places. And then you find yourself back on that darkened street, and you look over to the doorway on your left. And this other doorway, colours and images shift too, and once more your vision is drawn into that doorway. But these images tell a very different story. You see huddled masses of terrified people, cowering before an unstemmable tide of villainy and horrors. You see yourself step before them in defense, bathed in golden light as radiant energy streams from your eyes. You see your friend Amity on a battlefield surrounded by fiendish monstrosities. She falls to the ground, overwhelmed and beaten. And you step over her, and you do not shift from that protective position until all the monsters that beset her lie dead and strewn across the battlefield. You see the outline of El Turil in a dark red sky, chained to a place of great evil by forces that must be resisted, forces of evil that must be vanquished for the good of all. And as you stand on the rocky ground looking up at that imprisoned city, great feathery golden wings sprout from your back. And in the blink of an eye, you ascend at great speed into the air towards El Turil, your warhammer held high, righteous intent burning in your heart. And then you're back in the darkened street again. Stood between these two open doorways inviting you in. But something illuminates behind you. You turn and see a raging inferno, a hellish wall of fire cascading down the street towards you, consuming and burning up everything in its path. And as it comes barreling down the street towards you, everything freezes in that instant. The fire raging towards you, the two glowing doors beckoning you in. And in that frozen moment, you awaken from your sleep at the end of your long rest. So, you can both gain the benefits of a long rest. You get your sorcery points back, your spell slots back. Jelly can choose what spell she wants to prepare for the day. And if you guys want, we can level you up just now. I know it's getting kind of late, so I don't know if you guys want to level up and call it there.
Yeah.
It's up to Sarah.
Sorry.
Because you're working tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But,
Unfortunately.
Oh, well, we were.
Well, we were indeed. Level me
if you want, we can quickly sort you guys leveling up just now.
Wee.
Just give me a second to check some stuff.
Do I have permission to leave picking my spells until next session, because I like to do that with my friend Amity?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fine. You can hold off on that. I'll maybe just like make a wee note that you want to do at the beginning of next session, so don't forget.
Okay.
When was the last? Not that one. On the streets. So I'm trying to find my notes from the last time we leveled up. Why is that there? Here it is. Okay, so you guys you're going up to level 8. So would you like to roll for HP, or would you like to take the set amount?
Roll.
So it is, was it
Before
D6
we
for Amity, D8
roll,
for... Oh,
can I raise my con first?
Yeah, it does apply retroactively, so it doesn't matter if we do it before or after.
Okay. We'll do it now.
Yeah. Okay, you want to roll just now?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. So, am I saying D6 for Amity, D8 for Jelly, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that plus whatever your con modifier is. And if you guys are ready, we'll sync up your rolling to see what your new HPs are.
You're not ready.
Ready?
Con is
3, 2, 1.
Stop! I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said ready. Sorry.
She's not ready, she said.
Sorry. I thought you said I'm ready, but it was not ready.
She's not
Big
ready.
number. I'm sorry, it's such a stupid question. Big number is what I need, right? My cons.
When you say big number, do you mean the number that is larger, or is...
I mean the bigger.
Your con is +3, I'm pretty sure.
Thank you. Yeah. Right, roll 1d8 plus 3 then, right?
Yep. Ready?
Yes, countdown now.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 3. 3, 2, 1. Roll for HP. Oh! Okay.
Well then.
So, do either of you want to re-roll, or do you want to take what you have?
I'm gonna re-roll it. Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll, yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can both type up your re-rolls.
Oh no, I got 1d8 in. That's not...
Trying to sneak yourself 2 extra.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, and roll. Oh boy!
Ending is the exact fucking.
Why does it happen every time? Every time we roll hit dice, this happens. And I hate it.
There we go.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, so Jelly adds 7 to your max HP, Amity add 4 to your max HP.
Oh yeah.
I'll start with we'll start with Amity here. So if you set your character sheet, oh, you've already done it to 8, good stuff. So you should now have a total of 10 hit dice because of the way we're doing things.
Okay.
So you should have a total of 10 hit dice. Let's over here so I can see both screens at once. You should have 10 hit dice. You should have 10 sorcery points.
That's some good shit.
That's a good shit.
What else do you need? Sorcerer wall. You should now be up to. I believe. Sorry, just to find the right page here.
Okay.
Just because it's a 2-person campaign, I have to change things up a wee bit. So I'm just making sure I'm keeping myself right. Yeah. So you don't learn any new cantrips. That stays the same, unless you want to swap cantrips out.
Yeah, nah.
Your cantrips known stays the same. Spells known. You did have 11 spells known. It goes up to 12 spells known now.
Okay.
But disguise self and detect thoughts do not count towards that because they are your racial spells.
Nice. Nice.
All right. 11. Yeah. So you've got 12 spells known. Your actual spell slots. You now have 4 4th level spell slots.
Oh,
4 4th level spell slots.
Yo.
holy shit. So I need to go into that and change it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 4.
Cool.
Um,
Holy shit.
and I believe that covers everything for you. Because your ability score improvement. Yeah,
Hey.
important one not to forget.
So I'm gonna put
So-
1 in Dex and 1 in Con.
Okay, so
So 17 becomes 18.
18, and your 15 becomes 16.
Yeah. And that means I get more HP.
Yes. So
Yeah.
because you are level 8, and hold on, we did. I think it comes out to an extra 10 HP for you.
We high rolling.
73 HP.
Yo.
I'm not little
What?
baby anymore.
You're beefy as fuck.
Yeah, her con is 16 now, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Do we need to like change up any other roles? No, I don't think so.
Did my armor class change with my Dex being up?
Um,
I can't remember what my armor class is calculated by.
yeah, it should have done because yours is just
Mine
10.
13.
It used to be 13, yeah, it'll be 14 now, yeah.
That means it's 15 with my little
Because
ring.
you've got, yeah, with your ring of
Yo.
protection, sorry, ring of soft protection, yeah, you're at 15 AC.
She's a beefcake.
Yeah. Your initiative has also just gone up as well.
Oh, +4.
Sick as shit.
Yeah.
Initiative.
She's
Oh.
fast and she's beefy.
Yeah.
What else is like Dex based? My acrobatics has gone up. Oh, thank God.
Like sleight of hand, stealth.
We gonna need it.
So, Jelly, your turn now.
Yeah.
You.
Jelly.
Jelly. So, cantrips, no one stays the same. We don't learn any new cantrips. You now have 4 4th level spell slots.
Oh, baby.
Oh yeah.
That should go up.
Aye.
I think if you come out of that screen, it should have turned out. Yep. So remember to mark up the current because you're down because you've just finished a long rest. So you'll be up to the 4 out of 4 there. So you've got that. Your destroy undead now affects anything CR1 and lower.
Oh yeah. That is tasty.
So I don't know where your destroy undead is in here, but
I've got
there
it.
it is. Yeah, so you can change that to CR1 or lower. It's just destroyed.
Nice.
You also get your divine domain feature. So Forge Cleric gives you divine strike, where you can add 1d8 fire damage to a melee hit each turn. Which is very nice against anything that can take fire damage, obviously.
Where does that just end?
That'll go in features and traits. I can fire that in quickly once I'm typing up the summary. And as well as that, you have your ability score improvement. What stats would you like to increase?
Okay, so I am kind of gunning for like my spell save to go up, so I think I could put it in wisdom.
Yeah, so your wisdom is currently 18, so to get it to tick over, you need to put 2 points in it.
2 points in wisdom then.
To bring your wisdom up to 20.
Oh yeah.
She's a wise old.
Mm-hmm.
How do I?
Oh no, you can just type it into the thing. You don't need to open up this settings.
I clicked it and it didn't. Where do I type it?
Sometimes
if you click the 18, you don't type over the 4, type over the 18.
There we go.
Yep, so that will have bumped up anything to do with wisdom for you. And your spell set, you see, yep.
Yeah.
And your spell attack is also up as well.
Yo!
Oh yes.
Wait, is
Join the 5 club, baby.
it up? Yeah.
Yeah, because before it was 4 plus 3, because 3 is your proficiency. So it's now 5 plus 3.
8.
And when you guys level up next time to 9, your proficiency bonus increases again.
Oh, thank God.
So should I modify the spell attack thing then? Sorry.
No, because it's set to do your whiz plus your proficiency. So that should just always work out right.
Nice.
Think then, so I'll add Divine Strike to your thing. I'll make a note so I don't forget that just now.
I'm basically running a fucking caduceus build here with like super high wisdom and super shit intelligence.
Your dex is lower than your intelligence.
I'm not very good. I actually probably should have put it in dex, but I wanted that.
Intelligence in the minuses.
Hmm?
I think his intelligence is like a minus.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I think Caduceus is a -1 to intelligence.
A dumb little bitch.
Yeah, so I think that is you guys leveled up.
That is so
Maybe
fucking
level 8.
good.
We finished our nice wee dream vision for Jelly.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Caduceus' intelligence is 9.
Oh, that poor boy.
Dummy.
Fucking Not and Yasha have 7 in charisma.
Oh no.
Ford has a 7 in wisdom. These all check out for me.
Yeah. Sounds about right.